This is the new Stealth 700 Gen 2 Max gaming headset from Turtle Beach. It retails for about $200 and is fully compatible with both your Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and even your PC. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at this new headset, compare it to the Stealth 700 Gen 2 non-Max version, and try to determine if it's worth the money. So let's get started. Before we get started, a big thanks to Simply Carbon Fiber for sponsoring today's video. More on them later. Okay, so the first topic that I want to talk about here is really the pricing structure and the difference between the Stealth 700 Gen 2 Max and just the Stealth 700 Gen 2. So the non-Max version comes in at about $150, and this new Max version comes in at about $200, and that gives you a few extra features for that additional $50. So the Max version of the headset allows for cross-platform support because of the dongle that is now included with the headset itself. So instead of having multiple different headsets, one for your Xbox, one for your PlayStation, one for your PC, this Gen 2 Max version can actually be used for all of your gaming devices. So that's one of the features with the Max version of this headset. The other thing is that you're doubling the battery life. So on the non-Max version, you only get about 20 hours of battery life. On the Stealth 700 Gen 2 Max version, it's a very long name, you're gonna get up to 40 hours of battery life, which is a significant increase. Those are really the two big features. The other third feature here, if you wanna call it, is that it offers a different color. So you can get this cobalt blue color that you're seeing on screen right now. You can only get this color in the Max version of the headset. Quick note here, you're gonna see shots of both the cobalt blue version in this video, as well as just the standard black version. I actually had to exchange the cobalt blue one for a new headset. It's not for a good reason. We'll talk about that later in the video, but just FYI if you see shots of both colors in this video. So those are really the three differences. You get the cross-platform support, you get a longer battery life, and then you get that cobalt blue color option with the Max version for the extra $50. So that's the question you should ask yourself are those features worth the extra $50? If not, you're probably okay with just the $150 version, which by the way, I have done a review on. So if you want to check that out, go ahead, and I'm sure the video is floating around here somewhere. So go ahead and check that review out of the non-Max version if you're interested. Okay, so let's talk about some of the features that this headset has, some things that it does really well. And really what I want to do here is focus more on the unique features with Turtle Beach in this new Gen 2 Max version. So obviously you're going to have, with a $200 gaming headset, you're going to have things like Bluetooth. So you can connect this to your phone, you can listen to music, make and receive calls. Pretty much any gaming headset in this price range, it's going to offer Bluetooth. It's very comfortable to wear for extended periods of gaming. So if you're going to be gaming for multiple hours, it's a very comfortable headset to wear. Again, something that should be a feature with this price range of headsets. And it's obviously fully wireless. So again, $200 headset, there's no wires involved. The only time you're ever going to need a wire is when you're charging it. These are all things that should be standard with a $200 gaming headset. So I'm not going to talk a lot about those. What I do want to dive into is Turtle Beach's Audio Hub app. So there is an app available where you can adjust the settings, adjust the way the headset sounds and how it works on the iOS store or on the Google Play Store. They also have a desktop PC version, so you can download this on Windows or Mac OS if you so choose to. I usually just use the mobile app version, and it's pretty great when it works. We'll talk about that in a little bit here, but you can basically go in here and you can adjust a variety of different settings on your headset just by using the mobile app. It's really convenient to have this on your phone and something that I really, really like. Not every headset offers this for this price range, and I hope more companies start doing it, because this is just a really nice feature to be able to adjust the settings on your phone and have it automatically update in the headset itself. There is an issue with this though, and it's a software issue, go figure. So I found myself, I would adjust the settings here and then save it, and then a day or two would go by and everything would kind of get reset to the factory settings. And I'd have to go into the app after just a day or two later and basically readjust all the settings and create my sound profile over again because it wouldn't save. But when it does work, you can adjust a lot here. So you can turn on or off the superhuman hearing mode. So this is something that's trademarked by Turtle Beach. It's basically just a sound profile. Not everyone likes it, so it's great that you have the option to turn it on or off in the application here. You can even adjust the mic monitoring. So if you like a lot of mic monitoring, you can crank it all the way up. If you don't like it at all, you can turn it off. I will say, similar to what I said in the non-Max review that I did of this headset, if you're someone who likes mic monitoring, this is still the best headset I've ever used for mic monitoring. So they also haven't changed the design here, and this is something that I really like. They have the volume dial on the side as well as a chat volume here. They have a USB-C charging port, which is very, very important to me. be able to use one cable to charge everything. They have the really convenient flip up to mute mic, so you can just flip that up and your mic will automatically mute. And then they even have a button for Bluetooth here, so you can turn Bluetooth on or off. So they haven't changed the design at all compared to the non-Max version, and that's actually a good thing. Really love this design. Love all the volume dials on it. Love that it has USB-C. I love the flip to mute feature on the microphone itself. Just a great designed headset. And it does sound pretty good too. So these have 50mm drivers, I believe is the size in them, and they can get pretty loud. It sounds actually quite good. For $200, you can find better sounding headset for sure. But for a gaming headset and all the features that this has, it sounds incredibly good. So those are a lot of the features that are unique to this headset, a lot of the pros, the things that it does well. Unfortunately, we have a lot of negatives to talk about, so let's jump into it. Real quick though, I do want to talk more about the sponsor of our video, Simply Carbon Fiber. So Simply Carbon Fiber is the sponsor of today's video. They offer a variety of different products that you can check out at simplycarbonfiber.com. One of the products that I have with me is this carbon fiber wallet that can hold both cards and also has a money clip on the side to hold some cash. And because it's made out of carbon fiber, it's both strong and lightweight, and it even acts as an RFID blocker for any cards you have inside there. If you're interested in this product, you can check out their website at simplycarbonfiber.com. You'll also be able to check out some of their other carbon fiber products, such as watches, sunglasses, and even phone cases. And fortunately for you guys, since you're a viewer of my channel, they did set you up with a promo code. So if you use code TT10, you'll get 10% off your order at simplycarbonfiber.com. Again, that's promo code TT10 for 10% off your order. So big thanks to Simply Carbon Fiber for sponsoring today's video. Let's jump back into the review. So one of the major issues that I found with this headset is that there are a lot of times where I would have the volume cranked all the way up and it would still sound just like it was barely on. Like you could barely actually hear any of the audio. And in order to fix it, I would need to power off the headset or do a complete factory reset on the headset itself in order to fix this volume issue. It was really weird because the volume would be at 100%, but it would sound like it was at like 10%. It's kind of hard to describe. And the most annoying part is that this happened pretty frequently. I would say it happened about 1 in 4 times. When I would go to turn on the headset for the day, there's about a 1 in 4 chance that it would have this low volume issue. It's kind of weird. The disappointing thing here too is that I'm not the only one who's experiencing this issue. So I checked on Amazon and someone wrote up a review that describes the issue that I'm talking about perfectly. This is exactly the issue that I'm having. It's exactly how I feel. Now you'll also notice that this review mentions the headset has a hard time connecting, and that is another issue that I dealt with. And this happened every single time I went to use the headset for the day. So every single time I would turn on the headset to use it, play some games with some friends, I would have to reconnect it to the actual dongle itself that was plugged into my Xbox. So I mentioned earlier in the video that I had the cobalt blue as well as the black version of the headset. So that is why you're seeing 2 different versions. So I actually exchanged the cobalt blue version because I thought maybe it was just a faulty headset. It was experiencing the exact issues that I just described to you. And I picked up a brand new black one, just exchanged them. Unfortunately, what I found is that this black headset had the exact same issues that the blue one had. So exchanging it didn't fix the problem. This is just issues that apparently are present in this headset. The dongle also has a super bright light shining on it, so if you're gaming in a dark room or using this in a dark room at all, it is a little bit distracting. And even worse, if you don't have the headset connected, like maybe you're watching a movie and you're just listening through your soundbar on your TV, it starts to blink because the headset is not connected. And that is incredibly distracting because it's bright and blinking now. So every time I was not using this headset, like if I was watching a movie, I would actually have to remember to unplug the dongle because it would just be blinking this bright, annoying light. So when you consider this volume issue that happened like 25% of the time, and when you consider that every single time I went to use this headset, I had to reconnect it to the dongle itself, and when you consider that I've used 2 different versions of this headset, both the blue one and the black one, literally 2 brand new headsets, and they both had the same issues, this is not a headset that I can recommend at all. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I absolutely love the Stealth 700 Gen 2 non-Max version. Again, I made a review video of it. That's still my favorite headset. That's the one that I use the most. It doesn't have a lot of these other issues that the Max version has. But this Max version, I want to like it so much because it's so nice. It's just a better version of that headset, but it has these other weird issues that we kind of just talked about, and I don't know how to fix them. I've exchanged the headset, I've factory reset it. You can software update these things nowadays. It's on the newest software. Like I just mentioned though, these companies do have the ability to update the software, the firmware inside these actual headset itself. That's one of the reasons you have that Audio Hub app on your PC. You can actually update the firmware in the headset. So maybe Turtle Beach is aware of these issues and working on it, but seeing an Amazon review describe the exact same situations that I had, the exact same issues, and trying out two different headsets, two brand new different headsets of this new Max model, and them experiencing the same issues is enough for me to just not even want to continue trying and probably just return the headset. And it's enough for me to not recommend this to anyone, unfortunately. So overall, that's my review of this headset. If you guys have this one and you've had different experiences, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you have any questions on the pros, the features that we talked about, or a lot of the issues that I was experiencing, be sure to leave a comment down below. With that being said though, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.